Open on Ned arriving in King's Landing. You can tell he already hates the fucking joint as he heads to a meeting straight away. He has a run-in with Jamie, who reminisces about the time Ned's brother and dad were killed in the throne room. Ned manages his anger like a bloody calm as fuck monk. He says good day to Varys, Renly and Littlefinger. Maester Pycelle gives him a fucking name tag. He then discovers that the crown is $6 million in debt. Cersei teaches Joffrey to lie about his wolf bite. She wants him to tell everyone he's a tough cunt because the truth is what you make it. They then have a racist conversation about conquering Northerners and the Starks. They don't like any of them. Arya wants to stab Joffrey for revenge over the butcher's boy. She gets sent to her room for acting feral and shit. Ned discovers the sword Jono gave her, and they have a deep and meaningful about their new life in King's Landing. Cut to fucking Winterfell. Branno's hag of a nan tells him scary as fuck stories. He doesn't even care. Or maybe he's just depressed because he'll never walk again, poor little fella. Catelyn has arrived in King's Landing and meets with Littlefinger and Varys. They proceed to play Antiques Roadshow and assess the dagger of the bloke that tried to kill Branno. Littlefinger admits the dagger is his, but that he lost it in a bet to Tyrion Lannister like ages ago. Fucking meanwhile, Jono gets bullied in the new workplace, but he deals with it like a true blue legend. Fucking knuckle sandwich. Ned gets fired up at Littlefinger for stashing his missus in the brothel. She's like, yeah, nah, it's no worries, Littlefinger is me friend and he wants to help us here at King's Landing. He fully has a crush on her, eh? Back at the sausage fest, Jono keeps getting bullied, but Tyrion steps in and says he could have their heads chopped off. He then uses his fancy vocabulary to talk things out like a men's group leader. He also tells Jono that Branno's woken up. Cersei and Jaime are panicking that Bran might remember what happened. Jaime gives her a bear hug and says, I'll kill everyone if it comes down to it. Kat is ready to fuck off home and insists one more time it was the Lannisters that tried to whack Branno. Ned is like, yeah, nah, I'll see if I can dig up some evidence. Robbo trades war stories with Jaime and Sir Barristan. He acts like his balls are the biggest in the room, but I reckon Baz's are pretty big too. Jorah continues teaching Dany about Dothraki culture and how they fucking love their slaves. Viserys is furious because Dany is cooler than him. He needs to accept that she's a popular kid right now. Jono goes for a ride in the lift to the top of the wall. Uncle Ben says that although it's cold as fuck, he needs to go out beyond the wall and investigate some dodgy shit. Tyrion and his new mate are having a fucking good time until Benjen then interrupts and gets all serious about how difficult life is at the wall. Dany gets her boob touched and discovers that she's full preggers. Gossip spreads and Jorah finds out. Aemon and Mormont plead with Tyrion to get his sis to send more wankers. They're majorly understaffed and not looking forward to winter. Dany shares the preggers news. Khal Drogo is like, no worries, give us a kiss. Tyrion and Jono say goodbye to one another, and finally Arya commences fighting lessons with Syrio Forel, who's a bloody cool bloke. Ned is simultaneously proud and concerned. End. Classic Season 1. It's just wall-to-wall gold. Fucking balls-to-the-wall storytelling. This episode is called Lord Snow, and for me, that's kind of an ironic title because Jono is no lord anymore. Everyone at the wall is an equal, and by equal, I mean low-born, bottom-of-the-barrel dregs of society, jizz-stained scum. So, the episode is really about accepting who you are in your new environment. Like Ned as well. He's no noble Northman in King's Landing. In fact, these Southerners are secretly working to conquer the bloody North, so they see Ned as a bottom-of-the-barrel dregs of society, jizz-stained scum type bloke, but he's not, he's a legend. But yeah, nah, you know what I mean? He has to realise his place here and adapt to his new environment. Dany is also working to adapt to her new environment. She's no fucking lordess, she's no noble Westerosi queen here. She's a fucking Khaleesi, which is still pretty rad and respected if you go with the flow. If you act like Viserys, you'll likely be seen as a bottom-of-the-barrel dreg of society, jizz-stained scum type person and fucking get in trouble for it. So yeah, nah, it's a cheeky, ironic episode title that thematically indicates this is about adapting and fitting in as an equal at this particular moment in time. Anyways, me favourite scenes were the ones with just the fair dinkum juiciest character moments, such as the Ned and Jaime scene early on. We find out about the last time Ned was in King's Landing. It wasn't pretty, and how some of his family were killed. We find out about how Jaime killed the last king, the Mad King, by stabbing the cunt in the back. I like the scene with him, Robbo and Bazza as well. This is where they build on Jaime's backstory a bit more. The Mad King wanted to fucking burn King's Landing down, so killing him was not such a bad idea, really. I mean, yeah, stabbing a prick in the back isn't honourable, but the job needed to be done. Supernatural talk is great. This is already happening at the Wall here. Tyrion's skepticism towards giants and White Walkers and shit is sweet. It's a nice point of tension between him and Benjen especially, but it's also sweet that he does kind of listen to them at the end when they say they need more wankers. If a supernatural army of dickheads is on their way, your probs do want to take it seriously. They need more than bloody 100 people manning the Wall. It's amazing seeing all the information that gets crammed into these first few episodes without convoluting the plot and the characters. So many pieces of information are crucial to how shit unravels in later seasons. Learning about Littlefinger having a stiffy for Catelyn, also a juicy character moment. Overall, I said fucking yeah, it's balls to the wall storytelling in this first season. Wall to wall gold. Another joy of revisiting these early days is just seeing the characters that crossed paths. The Jono and Tyrion stuff is really good fun to see again, and you do have to kind of wish fan theories around Syrio Forel turn out to be true. He's a bloody mad cunt. Good seeing his mug again. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Cheers.